here with Mr. Lounsbery. So, Mr. Lounsbery, tell us about yourself.
Wow, that's a deep question. Well, what do you want to know about me?
What is the sole purpose of the genetics, and why do you teach just genetics here?
I think the reason I teach genetics and I have a passion for genetics is because I was born and raised on a farm. And so every year, in the spring of the year, we would have all the brand new baby calves and the baby pigs and the baby chickens. And you started to see patterns between the inherited patterns between the parents and the offspring. And so you start wondering, well, why are these this way and these that way? And so when I was first introduced to genetics in my high school biology class, I had application of that material immediately. And so it was very interesting. Since I've taken genetics, the field of genetics and its application to farming has been very great. And when I was going to college, many things changed agriculture. And now my brother, who is a farmer, is applying a lot of those genetic techniques that we learned in the 80s and the 90s to our family farm back at home. So there's always been an application for genetics in my life personally and my family's life. And that's why I enjoy it.
How did you like the fact that you had to split up your curriculum with 3 different teachers?
Well, I think three other teachers. I think it's a great idea because I may not be as excited about dissecting a worm as Mr. Miller, or maybe I may not be as excited about biomolecules as Mr. Edwards. And so therefore I'm able to teach to my passion and my strength, whereas each of those individuals, or maybe microbiology with Miss Isaacs, each of those individuals can teach to their passion and what they're interested in and how biology and living things apply directly to their life. So I'm very pleased to do that because I know they're doing a better job of teaching those things to the student than I would. And so I feel confident that the student is getting the best of all of us and getting the best of an entire biology curriculum rather than just maybe the best from one of us.
So you're saying that this system is better than last year's system, and do you think that you would repeat this system next year?
Well, I think it's certainly something that we're looking at, and we have approval to do it again next year. Obviously, we have some evaluative tools to determine if it's more effective or not effective for you as the students. And we have some benchmarks that we're looking at. And as you matriculate through the entire science program here at Clark High School, we'll be looking at your test scores, and we'll be comparing them to other classes and the way that we taught them. And we'll be determining whether this was probably in 3 or 4 years if this was a good decision or if it made no difference, or what really is the benefit and the cons of the whole system, and then we'll make evaluations and determinations from that point.
All right, thank you, Mr. Lounsbery.
You're welcome.